Have you ever wondered how the landscape of a war zone could be dramatically reshaped, turning dense jungles into open terrain and impacting vital food supplies? It is a complex question with profound historical implications. Military operations primarily deployed Agent Orange through widespread aerial spraying, mostly using modified C-1-3 provider aircraft. This extensive program, known as Operation Ranch Hand, aimed to defoliate vast areas of vegetation and destroy enemy food crops across South Vietnam, Laos, and Cambodia from 1960 to 1971. The strategic objective behind these herbicide missions was to deny enemy forces, particularly the Viet Cong and the North Vietnamese Army, their natural cover and concealment in dense jungle canopy. By clearing vegetation, military commanders hoped to improve visibility for ground troops and aerial surveillance, making enemy movements more detectable. Additionally, destroying food crops was intended to deprive these forces of sustenance, thereby disrupting their operational capacity and morale. Agent Orange itself was a potent blend of two chemical herbicides, 2,4,5-T and 2,4-D, designed for maximum defoliation. The primary workhorse for spraying was the C-1-3 provider, a twin-engine transport aircraft, modified with large internal tanks holding up to 1,000 gallons of herbicide and external spray booms fitted with multiple nozzles. These aircraft flew at low altitudes, typically around 150 feet, in precise grid patterns to ensure comprehensive coverage over targeted areas. Pilots navigated using LORAN navigation systems and visual landmarks to follow predetermined flight paths. While C-1-3s conducted the vast majority of spraying, helicopters like the UH-1 Iroquois, also known as the Huey, and even ground vehicles were occasionally equipped with smaller spray systems for more localized defoliation missions. The spraying occurred extensively along roads and waterways, around military bases, and, importantly, along the borders of the demilitarized zone and segments of the Ho Chi Minh Trail, areas critical for enemy infiltration and logistics. Millions of gallons of Agent Orange were sprayed during these missions. Each pass by a C-1-3 could cover a swath approximately 80 meters wide, with the herbicide dispersing into fine droplets to maximize contact with foliage. The goal was rapid and effective defoliation, often achieved within days or weeks of application. Specific flight parameters and weather conditions, such as wind speed and direction, were considered to optimize spray drift and target coverage, although precise control in a combat environment was often challenging. Agent Orange was just one of several rainbow herbicides, named for the color-coded bands on their storage drums, such as Agent Blue and Agent White, each with distinct chemical compositions and specific tactical uses. Operation Ranch Hand was considered militarily successful in achieving its immediate defoliation goals, clearing substantial areas of dense jungle. However, this effectiveness came with a devastating long-term consequence due to the presence of 2,3,7,8-TCDD, a highly toxic dioxin contaminant within the Agent Orange formula. This impurity was an unintended and then largely unrecognized byproduct of its manufacturing process. Understanding the systematic and widespread aerial deployment of Agent Orange reveals how military operations sought to fundamentally alter the battlefield environment to gain a strategic advantage. This method of chemical warfare achieved its immediate tactical objectives of reducing enemy cover and disrupting supply lines. Yet, it simultaneously created an enduring and tragic legacy, forever linking the tactical decisions of war with profound long-term human and environmental impacts, a testament to the complex consequences of advanced military technology.
If this history moves you, like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below.